Usually, a car battery will die slowly and provide some advance notice. There are some exceptions, of course, such as when internal failure takes place as a result of a bad cell. When that happens, you are likely not to have any warning signs. But for the majority of us, one or more of the following symptoms are usually present. In this video, I'm gonna tell you 9 common symptoms that your car battery is about to die. Okay, the first and the most obvious one is dashboard warning light illuminated. Most modern vehicles have a dashboard warning light, typically in the shape of a car battery, that illuminates when the battery is not being reloaded properly or when it has an internal problem. The light could also indicate that there is a problem with the alternator or another part of the electrical system. When the light comes on, your best course of action is to have your vehicle's electrical system inspected. The second and probably one of the most common symptoms of a dying car battery is a slow engine crank. The engine pulls amperage from the battery each time it starts. If your battery is close to dying, you will likely find your engine slow to crank. If you hear your engine cranking slowly, inspect the vehicle as soon as possible. Okay, the third thing is something I have encountered a lot of times in my life. It's a clicking sound when turning the key. If the engine does not crank at all, the vehicle will often just make a rapid clicking sound. This is exactly how it sounds like. It's the signal that the available power is too low to crank the engine. You can try turning your key as many times as you would like. You can even leave your car for a bit and come back to try again, but the outcome will be the same. If your car won't start and all you hear is a clicking noise, your battery is either almost or completely dead. The next symptom of a dying car battery is dim headlights. The headlights dim when they are not getting the power they need to shine as brightly as they should. If your headlights are not as bright as you remember them before, you may want to consider having your battery checked. Not only is the reduced light a safety issue, it also means your car battery is almost kaput. Another interesting case is when the battery case is swollen. Basically, a battery is a chemical reaction confined in a box. Sometimes, as with any chemical reactions, things can go wrong. The sides of the battery case can swell when the battery is exposed to extreme temperatures. In the winter, the battery may discharge and freeze. This freezing, as well as swelling from the excess heat, can cause an electrically dead battery. When this happens, the battery cannot be recovered and will need to be replaced. The sixth symptom that your battery is dying is just the age. The car battery usually lasts around 4 or 5 years. The lifespan can fluctuate based on exposure to extreme temperatures and your driving habits. Once your battery reaches the 4-year mark, you may want to have it tested to see how much life it has left. If you are unsure how old your battery is, the manufacture date can often be found on the battery case. The seventh symptom is loose battery terminals. Make sure the battery terminals are properly connected, as they can make the vehicle act as though the battery is dying. If they are loose, tighten them and see if the problem goes away. If it does not, then the battery may be dying and you should have it tested. The next symptom is heavy corrosion or film. When was the last time you looked at your battery, by the way? If your engine is sluggish when you turn the key, pop your hood and take a look at your battery. If you see a lot of fluffy blue corrosion, usually at the positive terminal, or a clear film across the top of the battery case, your battery is giving off acidic fumes, or it's leaking the actual battery acid. Both of these conditions create resistance between the battery and the cables, which lowers its voltage and therefore efficiency. In this case, you can easily clean your battery terminals with carb cleaner and see if it fixes the issue. Sometimes operator error is the reason the battery has died or is dying. If you have run through every possible explanation you can think of and none of them are the case, it may be something as simple as you left a light on. It may have been overnight, it may have been for a week. In any case, it drained your battery. Don't beat yourself up, it can happen to anyone. Recharge or replace the battery if needed and try to pay closer attention in the future. Also, keep in mind that disconnecting your battery while your car is running is absolutely terrible advice and a good way to fry your electronics and cause thousands of dollars in damage to your car. A car battery's job is not only to provide current for starting the vehicle, it does much more than that. It acts as a giant capacitor, damping any voltage spikes. An alternator relies heavily on the battery to smooth its power, because by itself it does not provide a smooth power. Electrical power comes in bursts each each time a winding is passed. Now, I would not be surprised if some modern vehicles have advanced battery monitoring system that will instantly shut down the entire car for protection if the battery were to become disconnected.